Yeah, I want it. Yeah, I need it. 예고 없이 내 품에 안겨온
Today's EXO's, I can't even think right now, the anniversary. Do you see this line? It's like freaking Disney up in here. This is crazy. I'm here with Kelly. Do you mind being in the video? And Karina. Let's see what we managed to buy. I'm scared. 2 hours, we're finally inside. But there's more line. Some things are sold out already. Dude, so what? What?
I wasn't there before.
Oh, this?
Yeah.
Yeah, I was there.
Yesterday?
Oh yeah. So I thought I would do a haul video of the stuff I bought today. I didn't really get to vlog much because it was just cold, rainy, just a lot of emotions today. There was so much going on at COEX today. It's not just for, you know, EXO's debut date, but today was also Jonghyun's birthday, so there was a lot of fans there for the memorial as well. Talk about just like a total change of atmosphere, because I made line for the store first, and then with my friends, and then we went to the memorial after the store, and just like we went from like all, well, not really happy-go-lucky to be honest, but then like all of a sudden like a room full of, you know, people crying and just, you know, acknowledging and remembering Jonghyun. So it was just like so many feelings going on. So before I show the things, we arrived to COEX at like, what time? A little before 10, I want to say, or was it after 10? Somewhere around that time. We got in line like after 10, so maybe it was after 10 a.m. The store opens at 11, but the line was hella long, so long. It was like Disney. And then it was cold. Like Korea needs to get it together, okay? Like winter needs to just leave already. But it seems like it's like a world thing because winter is just here to stay and it's not leaving, and I'm gonna need you to leave, okay? Thank you. So it was like cold this week, especially Saturday. It was like really windy and cold. It was ridiculous. Well, at least today it was a little less windy, but it was still cold and it was rainy. But luckily, like where the area in front of the Artium entrance is like under a roof, so we didn't have to worry about getting wet or anything. It was just cold. And like, and it wasn't even like too cold, but the fact that we were out there for many hours, like we were there for like a little under 3 hours or so, and then we finally moved inside, and then there was a line inside, so we waited in that line forever. We finished like close to 4 p.m. I think, I don't know, around 3 something or something like that, and a lot of things were already sold out by the time we got up there, so which sucked. The rings were sold out, the tape, a lot of the badges, like that fancy looking badge. And then I didn't realize that the freaking, the strap things were like every 40,000 won that you spend on like EXO merchandise, you get one for free, and it's at random. But you know, people were trading them and stuff like that. But I didn't realize, and then like that's like a lot of money, because usually when they have things like that, it's like 10,000 won or 20,000 won. But I guess that way it's more difficult to get them, because if it was a less amount, then they would like sell out of those quickly as well. So perhaps for that reason they rose up the price for that. But anyway, so I'm just gonna show you the things that I was able to get that wasn't sold out, and then some. Here's the thing, is because I didn't know about the whole 40,000 won thing, I like panicked. I ended up only buying one thing in the store that wasn't even enough for 40,000 won. Stupid. So I only got one of the shoe, I don't know what it's called. I keep wanting to call it shoelaces, but that's definitely not the name for it. But it's like the things that you can put on shoelaces, like on the straps. I got, oh, this is the other one I got. I got the silver one at the COEX Artium. This is the other one that I got. Where is the silver one? So I got this one at COEX, and that was the only thing that I got at the store on the 2nd floor. Then we went up to the 4th floor where the cafe is, and luckily they still had the tumblers there. So I got 2 tumblers. I got one for myself and one for a friend of mine. There was a black and a white one. So I got the black one for my friend, and then I got the white one for me. So here's the white one. I don't want to open other ones since they're not for me, so I don't want to like, take it out. Here's the white one. It has like the number 6, and I believe this is the date in Roman numerals. And then the back, it also has. Here are like the numbers. I didn't realize, but they're the numbers of like the EXO members. Like, you know how they each have their individual number. Like Chanyeol has 61, Baekhyun has 4, and so on. That's what these numbers represent. And then this is the debut date. There's like a little EXO logo here. Focus, I mean. So yeah, that's what's on the tumbler. Let me just take this paper off. It's annoying. Get off. Okay. Yeah, okay. So you can see it. Unblur, please. Thanks. So that's what it looks like. You open it. There's like a, oh, okay. So you can open it like that. This is like a filter thing or something. All right, cool beans. So it's all white. I don't know, for some reason I felt like in the picture it showed that this part was black and this was white. And I'm just confusing myself. So I got that at the cafe upstairs. And so since I got, the tumblers were actually pretty pricey. They were like 40,000 won each. So I ended up getting 2 keychain thingy majiggas, strap, whatever you want to call them. So I got these 2 and luck of the Irish, man. Like, I literally got Kai and Chanyeol, which were the ones that I wanted to get. What are the freaking odds? Oh, this is broken. So you can see it says Kai. So the name's like really tiny, and then it's like the huge debut date. So the same number thing, and then it says China on the back. What are the odds, man? What are the odds? And then I also got these. They had these little sturdy thingies. So I got Chanyeol, of course. Kai was already sold out, and Baekhyun when I got there, so I didn't get Kai. And then this EXO 6th anniversary. And then, of course, you know, since it was Jonghyun's birthday today, I went upstairs to the memorial thing, and I was able to leave a note and stuff. And then somebody was passing these out, which I thought was really cool. Because at the SM Celebrity Center, they've been it's like in Apgujeong, it's like a little exhibit that they've been having there. They had cards that look like this, and it looks like a business card, and then they have like the different artist names, but it's at random, so like people are going like mad trying to collect them and stuff. But apparently they didn't make one for Jonghyun of SHINee. They had all the other members, but not Jonghyun. So somebody actually made one. So they were passing these out at in the cafe at COEX's Girl. Thank you for focusing. So Jonghyun card, and this is the back. It's really cool that she did that. I did go to the SM Celebrity Center, and the card that I ended up getting was Jaemin. It's really small. I mean, the exhibit is really small, but there was like so many people there trying to trade cards and stuff like that, so I just left. Maybe I'll try going again another time. I got this little card here too. Happy birthday. Really nice. And then I also saw in the subway system, there was like a video for Jonghyun's birthday. It was really cool. So that's what I got at the cafe. So after that, I went to the Celebrity Center, and then I went to the SM Communication Center. So there I ended up getting the gold one that I showed first. And okay, it's not closing now. Oh. And I got another strap. I ended up getting Chanyeol again. So I went back to the COEX Artium and ended up trading it for Dio for my friend because she wanted to get Dio. So I did that for hers. And then the irony. So I got like another one of these albums, and I get freaking Kyungsu again. Like, he's haunting me. This is the same one that I got last time. And it's funny because I only have 2 of these albums now, like including this one. So this one and then the first one that I bought. And that one came with this photo card too, but 2 of them. So it was like a mistake. It came with 2 of the same photo card. So now I have 3. Crazy. It was funny because when I was opening this, I was like, it'd be funny if I got the same photo card again. I did. But it's all good. And then here, they actually had some of the pins that were all freaking sold out in the freaking COEX, dude, in COEX Artium. Like, oh my god. We're buying everything, man. It was crazy. It was crazy. That emptiness right there, there used to be pins like those. It's all empty now. But I managed to find Chanyeol and Kai, these Universe album ones. So that's nice because they came out with pins of like the covers of their albums. And for a lot of the different albums, but like these were the only ones that I saw there. It was literally like all Chanyeol. This was the only Kai left and Dio. And then there was like Tule for the, what's that album where they're wearing the space suit. And I got this pin. And yeah, that's all I got. So for the past like 3 minutes, I was talking to the camera and it wasn't even on. Anyway, it took me a bit to find this paper, which is what I was trying to look for, the thing for when you enter a fan sign, because they're having a fan sign on Sunday, and if you buy the album from Wednesday to Friday this week, so it ended yesterday, today being Saturday, you can enter to see if you can get in the fan sign. And you know, obviously people will be buying by like cute, have you seen people there with like big boxes and stuff, like, and big suitcases, and I'm like, yeah, I can't buy that much. I just bought one album. Like, I wonder how it works, like how I was saying before I realized that I wasn't even recording anything. Because I had tried entering for, I think it was during the War album. Oh no, the one before it, Coco Bop. Yeah, because it wasn't the comic version one. And I had bought, I think I bought 8 albums. 7 or 8, something like that. And I only got one paper thing, and I was like, the fuck? Why? Like, I had figured, you know, you get one for every album you buy, but I guess that's not the case. So I don't know how many you need to buy to get another one. I guess I would have to ask. I don't know if it says it on the sign or something and I missed it. But yeah, that kind of sucks, but whatever. Anyway, what I came here to say was that I got another thing from these 6th-year anniversary thing. Because these had sold out by the time I reached the inside of the store on the day that, what was it, last Sunday, when they were selling all the new merchandise. Man, that line was so long. It kind of sucks that we couldn't get some of the things. Like, I really wanted to get one of those rings. Jonghyun one, obviously. And I wanted to get a Dio one for a friend of mine, but they were already sold out. As well as the badge thing. I think there's only 2 members left. No, I wish I had gotten one anyway. Oh well. It is what it is. But anyway, this tape thing, I didn't realize it was like there's one for each member. I thought, because I remember seeing the picture. Then again, like looking back at the picture now, like you can see that it's a tape for every member. So like this one is the Chanyeol one, and then it has his message on it on the tape. But I had thought that all of their messages were on one tape, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool. But then when I saw that it was individual member, I was like a little disappointed. I'm like, why do I need all this freaking tape of one member? This gonna last me like a lifetime, you know? Unless I move and I can use this tape when I move or something. But I wish that it would have been like that, like all of the members on one tape. I think that would have been cooler. But I mean, I guess that way they sell more, you know, because people will want to get all of them or like more than one to get, you know, their faves or whatever. I only got one. Kind of broke now after all this shopping and stuff. Especially last weekend when I went to buy stuff. Yeah. So I just got Chanyeol and then I got Dio for a friend of mine. Dio's like was selling fast though, because when I got to the store yesterday, I was looking at the tapes and then that's when I realized there was one for each member. There was only 2 Dio ones left, so I got lucky, like 2 or 3, something like that, because I grabbed it and then I was like looking around in the store and then I came back again, and then like all the Dios were gone. I was like, dang son. But yeah, this is the tape, the Chanyeol tape. I know his message says something about for life. So this is loud. Yeah, you can see like the that tape smell. Oh, it's upside down. You can see the 4 life there. Oh, look, you see it on my face. Life 4. And then some Korean writing, obviously. Can you handwrite it? I cannot read it. Chanyo, what is that? Are those eyeballs? No. Either way, yeah, I don't know what it says. But yeah, I got Chanyo. I can just read the 4 life right there. You see my forehead? There you go. But yeah, I'm gonna put it back on. I still can't believe though that literally the 2 straps that I got, like the first time, were the 2 that I wanted. What are the odds? Kai and Chanyo. What's that? But yeah, oh my god, it's already April, and that means I'm gonna be seeing EXO soon in the Philippines. That's crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna cut this short because the time's running out on my camera. I need to empty space. Bye.